Being authentic is what will sustain a brand. My mother used to say that it's much harder to live a lie than to tell the truth. And I think that applies to companies. My name is Michael Vanderbyl. I'm a multidisciplinary designer in San Francisco. Basically, a brand should be about truth. If you are truly honest with what you are as a company, it's like people. It makes for a quality of a company that can't be compromised in a sense, because it comes out of being honest with who you are and truthful. A brand is not just a logo and not a business card. So those are kind of the cornerstones that everybody sort of identifies. A brand is a 360-degree experience. Too much branding design is sort of the afterthought. I mean, by a lot of corporations and the way a lot of business programs are taught, that it's just one attribute. It's one small part of an overall plan. And I believe that it's actually at the core of the plan. You know, a good brand is designed. It is not an ancillary attribute that you apply later once you figure something out. It is at the core. It's the foundation. Branding is basically not a suit of clothes, but it's a wardrobe. It's something that if you purchase correctly, you will have for a very long time. A well-conceived brand and image of a company not only conveys the message, it is the message. It answers questions before they're asked. Successful branding isn't always based on the obvious. The creative process is not logical. And I find a lot of times with clients, they have a little bit of a resistance to that because they're not quite sure. They want, to have reassurance that it's always going to work. Understanding the company and sort of the intuition that comes with sort of ideas is really important. Sometimes you can get 80% of it all correct and it's all able to be calculated, but then there's 20% or less that you should probably leave up to the designer to go, I know this will make a connection with the audience. I know it's a way to tell your story. I know culturally this is relevant. And maybe that's the art of branding. It is not for the moment, it's for the long term. Design is everything you look at, everything you read, the clothes you wear. It's the car you drive. It's the building you work in. It's the house you live in. It is so much a part of our life that we don't realize it. It's the quietest thing, but it permeates everything that happens in culture and society. And that's why design does matter.